welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, broadcasting from a not new, but different studio. And we're going to stay in the Lansing area right now. Patrick Dean, good friend and Vice President of Business Development at Dean Transportation, joins us today. Patrick, how you doing?
Hey, Chris, I'm doing well. Thanks so much for the opportunity to talk this morning. And it's great to be with you and talk a little Michigan business.
You know, it's always good to have you guys on, and you guys are so steeped in your community. Let's do a little quick synopsis of what Dean Transportation is.
Yeah, well, thank you. Well, so Dean Transportation is a family business. I get the great honor and fortune to work with my dad and my brother every day here at Dean. We're headquartered in Lansing, but service public schools and universities throughout the state for passenger transportation. And we also service universities such as Michigan State, Olivet College, Aquinas College with charter bus transportation. So we have a passion for connecting people to their purpose or their destination. And started in 1969 and have grown from there. And we just love what we do.
It's amazing. And what you do is pretty incredible. Let's talk a little bit, because I use this service and I think not enough people know about it. That's your VIP car service, executive car service. So tell people a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, we're happy you're a great loyal customer, Chris. Thank you for all the trips. So many years ago, we found a segment of the market that was underserved in the greater Lansing community, and that was for executive travel. As we entertain more business executives from around the world, we wanted to provide them a world-class car service. And so we have developed a chauffeur car service here in mid-Michigan called through our Dean Trailways, Dean Black Car, Dean Executive Car, that does door-to-door transportation, airport to hotels, board meetings, board members. Maybe it's even a family excursion, 6 a.m. flight in Grand Rapids that you get to, or an early pickup at the Lansing Airport. We're here for you with our executive car transportation. So that's been a growing segment of corporate clients and individuals, and we'd welcome anybody to take a ride with us and make it easy to get their destination.
Well, and it really is. It's like door to door. And I'll tell you what, when you come back from a long trip, there's nothing more wonderful than having your Dean driver there at baggage, you know. So it's really good stuff. Let's talk a little bit, if you would, because part of your culture there at Dean Transportation really revolves around community involvement. And let me say, you guys are literally involved in everything benevolent in the community to some extent. But let's talk about the Lansing Promise, because that's one that your dad actually really started.
Well, thank you. You know, we fundamental to our mission is helping people, and whether that's through transportation services or other things that we can support. It's just our culture, and it really starts with my dad, Kelly Dean, back to his roots as a special ed teacher, getting into the bus business. And one of those passions is the Lansing Promise. My dad was a teacher in the Lansing School District for 14 years before ever taking a leap of faith to be an entrepreneur and get into the yellow school bus business. And so for us, getting back to our roots of Lansing and supporting the Lansing Promise has really been near and dear to our heart. And so my dad's been chair for a number of years. Lansing Promise provides college scholarships to students that attend and graduate from Lansing schools. And it gives them a great opportunity to advance in their professional careers with a degree at Olivet, Lansing Community College, or Michigan State. And we're just excited to be a part of it. And Chris, I know you've been a staunch supporter for so many years and been a leader within the Lansing Promise as well. So we're proud of the community effort and excited for where it heads in the next decade and beyond.
Well, you know, when you look at it from my perspective, we're building tomorrow's leadership. And that leads us into the last thing I want to talk about is the talent issue, because it's a challenge for everybody. And the Lansing Promise hopefully is bringing us that talent in the future. But how are you guys contending with it now?
You know, we absolutely need staff, just like everybody else in the market, in the industry's world at this point. You know, we're looking for such a specialized person that really wants to impact students, whether it's to be a bus driver on our school buses or a charter bus driver to drive student athletes to experiences and games, or a bus attendant who helps a special needs student have a great day at school. We're looking for somebody that's really dedicated and has a passion-driven job with purpose. For us, if you're a retiree and newly retired and you want to work a couple hours a day and have your summers off and your spring break off and your winter break off, we have the perfect job for you. But we're also developing new apprenticeship programs for more specialized things, such as accounting, such as our fleet services technicians. You can come right out of high school and get an apprenticeship with us and grow from there into your career. So really organically developing our team members as a family business.
Well, I wanted to talk about it mostly because it's such a great career opportunity for kids who may not want to go on to college or not go on to college, but it's also a great opportunity for someone who maybe retired early.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Retirees. And, one of the things for young folks now is we are venturing into the electrification of vehicles. School buses nationally are becoming electric vehicles. And so we are on just the beginning cusp of a revolution in school transportation for electric. And young folks can really start to be a part of that. More excited about it.
Always exciting stuff coming out of Dean Transportation. Patrick Dean, Vice President of Business Development at Dean Transportation in Lansing. Thanks for spending time with us, buddy, and thanks for all you do.
Thanks, Chris. As always, thank you.
All right, we're going to be right back. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network, and I am still Chris Holman.